What's poppin', y'all? Another hot day, man. Another hot day in Vegas. Another scorching ass day in Nevada. But what we got here is, remember I said I was gonna take y'all through the process on how to do these tanks. Hold on, let me turn y'all around. All right, see my dolly. I had already started before I even thought about cutting y'all on. I had started removing this dent right here. You see it's walking out a little bit. Gotta knock this one out. Yeah, it was just the other side. So let me set y'all up. Get y'all ready, man. Put y'all on the stand so y'all can check this shit out. So y'all can get a bar. So what we gotta do is we gotta take this dolly. See, the dolly got a curve on it. I don't know if y'all can see that yet. There you go. Dolly with a curve, just like the tank. Gotta get your hand in there. All right, what we got popping here, I'm just hammering this dent out real quick. Put your hand right there where the dolly is so you can feel what it's doing, you know? That way you can walk yourself all the way through and you can feel where the hammer and the dolly is hitting. That way you're not hitting in the wrong spot. But we just gradually walking this dent out, getting as close as possible to, so where we can put some body filler on it. As you can see, I'm dripping, sweating. It's hot, stupid hot. Then my building is a 10 building, so whatever it is outside, it's fucking 10, 15 degrees hotter in that motherfucker. All right, let's see if we can get the customized little shorty hammer in there. See what it can do. Yep, so what we doing right here, same thing, we just knocking it out with the hammer. The hammer is a little heavier, so it'll remove that dent a whole lot easier than that dolly would. Now you see me using the hammer and the dolly. This technique right here is called hammer on, dolly off, where you hit the hammer, you lower the dolly a little bit, like a little under the dent, and tap it just to make sure that the part of the dent that you're trying to get to come out is moving around. You see me moving around in a circle. The dent is in the middle and I'm going right around it, but the dolly is right in the center. So it's basically just walking that little dent out. Cool little trick. My teacher taught me back in the day. It worked real good instead of just trying to smack the dent straight out, because sometimes you can just put more little micro dents and shit that you'll have to fix later, you know? All right, y'all, we on that new DJI, man. We had to go in there in the office and figure out how to turn the screen off settings on. My fault, but as y'all can see, that dent is at like a 75, 80. It's damn near gone. Like I told you, the one on this side, you got the rod for the gauge, for the fuel gauge, so it go down in there and it's right next to this, so it's kind of hard to get in there, but we gonna make it do what it do. I'm getting in there a little bit, it's just kind of hard to work it, so let me set y'all up. Set y'all up and lower y'all down. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, so we finessing this last little part out. We got the dent probably about 90% out. So I'm just doing the last little finesse part, get it as far as I can before I add body filler. You always want to get the dents. I mean, about 90–95% before you start adding body filler. Because if not, you just piling up a gang of body filler that's not necessary. You know what I mean? So like I told you before, you see me putting my hand right there so I can feel where the hammer is at. That way I know where I'm hitting. That way I'm not making no, whole bunch of little micro dents somewhere else that I don't need, that I'm gonna have to knock back down later. But if you pay attention to it, you can see that dent is walking its way out. You know, you gotta take your time with this type of shit, man. You try to rush this type of shit, it'll never be right. And you're gonna end up finding yourself redoing a whole lot of shit over and over and over again. But as you can see, we got that dent pretty far out. Look at my arms, but I'm sweating. It's smoking hot. Yesterday it was 107 degrees outside, so shit. In my building, I didn't get a chance to show y'all the thermometer, but it was probably about 112 inside the building, you know? So this Vegas shit ain't no joke. That's why I got the wet bandana up under the hat. I got the cooling towel on my neck. You need all this shit in Vegas, man. This shit is a monster. I feel like Satan standing behind me, man, while I'm doing all the work. You know what I'm talking about? But back to it. Just some of that same shit I was telling you about, the hammer on, dolly off situation. And if you look, like I say, you pay attention, it's walking that dent out. I'm just trying to get it as close as possible to 90 before I start adding any body filler. Get them last little few taps in. Make sure the center of it is right where I need it. You don't ever want to go higher. You always want to go just enough. All right, now what we got here is I put a little direct to metal primer on there right before I put my body filler and everything. So as you can see, that dent is out. It's probably about 80% right there. I just wanted to put my direct to metal primer on before it got too damn hot. You know what I mean? So what I did is I smacked the dent just a little bit more, just to get a little bit straighter. And then we off the base coat. Lunchtime, y'all, lunchtime, man. If y'all don't know, I be trying to stay on my healthy kick. You know? You don't know about that salad and go, man. You need to find out. Hot, man. Let's see what temperature it is. It's 108. See that? 108 degrees, man. Then inside of here, it's probably about a good 115 inside of here, inside of these buildings, man, because it's an aluminum building. So we damn near done back there, though. We got direct to metal primer on that thing. We got some body filler on that thing, so I'm doing the last little spread of mud right now, and then we're gonna primer that thing black, man, and then we're gonna head to the house. I might paint that at the house, man. It's too hot. I might paint that tonight, later on tonight. I'm gonna primer it black tonight before I go, though, and then well, today before I go, and then I'll probably shoot it tonight or first thing in the morning, who knows. But we will get to it, though. MDP shit, man. Lunchtime. And that cucumber mint drink. Salad and go. Get you one. Get you one. All right. Got the body work done. Got the body work all done. So, it's primer time now. It's primer time now. Yes, sir. We're gonna shoot this black primer on this thing, man. We're gonna get back at y'all. Stay tuned. All right, that thing primer down, man. That thing is primer down. Body repaired and primer down. Smooth, man. Put 3 coats of that primer on there so it can build up. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna wet sand this thing. We're gonna paint it black. Put some shine on this thing, man. Yes, sir. Stay tuned. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, y'all. I'm out of this hot motherfucker, man. Get at y'all tomorrow. MVP shit. Well, y'all, I figured I live too far away. It's too hot. So I guess we gonna finish this thing tonight, man. We gonna finish this thing tonight, man. We gonna wet sand this thing down right now. And we gonna put some color and some clear on it, man. Yes, sir. Stay tuned. We're gonna get right back to you. Right back to the process. MVP shit. All right. You see them little dots right there? Them some pinholes. Always check over your work first before you grab that gun and pull that trigger. Make sure you do your job and check everything. He wet sanded down, all cleaned up, ready to go. Ready to go. So we finna blast off on this thing, y'all. Yes, sir. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. We finished that thing, man. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. My boy said he didn't want it polished this fresh off the gun, so he'd be good with this. He can slap this right on the bike and cruise. He can put a little polish on this and it'll take whatever little dust nib. It's only like 2 little dust nibs right there, if you can see them. That's it though. But he ready. All done in a day. Body work, prep, primer, sealed, base coated, and clear coated all in a day. And we out of here. MDP shit.